There's just the one. Alright guys, so David and I are here on Ohio's opening day over at the farm property. I'm going to be sitting this morning. Dave is going to be filming. Looking forward to it. The temperatures fell overnight, so decent. Not a huge cold front, but cold enough to get out to hunt. Have two decent shooters walking around, but I do have permission on this property with the assumption that I'm also going to help the herd management. So if doe rolls around, I may have the internal struggle to take it, but we'll see. Super excited to be out finally, so let's see what happens. It's about 7:15. Pretty good weather. 50 degrees, upper 50s. A south wind, a couple mile per hour south wind. Looking forward to the hunt. Good conditions, so we'll see what happens. So if you've been following along with us, I've been posting a bunch of videos and photos of deer hitting this licking branch that's basically right down here to my left. And if you caught my earlier on Moxie episode, it's all about the setup of this licking branch. Look for when finding my grapevine is a easy tie-off point for hanging this licking branch. So far this year, it's really just been pounded. So again, really excited for this spot. Hoping to see something come in here on us soon. Little buck, about 50 yards in front of us. All right, day one is in the books. Awesome morning, beautiful weather. The wind was right, the temperatures were upper 50s, low 60s. So we're gonna get down, try to minimize our disruption of this location. Gonna change some SD cards, some trail cam batteries, put some more mineral down. I probably won't be back here until next weekend. We have a cold front coming through, so fingers crossed we can make something happen. All right, Don and I just getting set up on the south side of the farm property again. It's been exactly 1 week since I sat here on opening day. The weather just hasn't been right, so today we finally have wind in our favor, low temps. The temps are only in the mid 50s. It proved its worth, as we've already seen a pretty good shooter buck directly in front of us, about 80 yards. He ducked into some thicket, probably just in on an early feeding pattern. But we're going to keep our eyes open. Hopefully he circles his way back around and works his way to the licking branch. So if he does, I think we have a pretty good opportunity today. Don, slowly get the camera down to the left. There's a buck on the licking branch. We lost the one. I told you. I told you when I texted you he was going to circle his way around.
How come you're calling me?
Big buck down. Big buck down. Big buck down.
You get that 10 point?
I'm looking at it right now.
I think he's an 8.
He's an 8. He's a high racked 8.
He's split. No, there's a split. There could be a.
I don't know.
How far to go?
Yeah, well, so when I shot, it hit a leaf, it hit a twig going through. The arrow kicked up, so it hit high, but lunged him on the opposite side, I think. So he immediately dropped. Yeah, and then I got another arrow and finished him off. We caught him about a half hour ago, walking like 80 yards out in front of us. So Don sitting up in the tree behind me said, hey, just keep your eyes open because he may circle back around and hit my licking branch. About 10 minutes ago, I caught the tail end of another deer going into some thick brush. So I got my binoculars up and I was looking out, and again, it's like 80 yards out in front of me. And I'm like, okay, it must have bedded down or something. So I put my binos back in my pouch. All of a sudden to my left, I hear a twig break, and he walks and hits my licking branch. And he's right to my left at about 20 yards. But I don't have a clear shot because there's some twigs and branches in the way of the licking branch. So I got my bow up and.
Did he hit your licking branch?
Oh yeah, we got footage of him on the licking branch. Yeah. So he hit my licking branch. That was my release, so we need to find that. So he hit my licking branch, and but I didn't have a shot, so I had to wait for him to stop and step back out. And as soon as he stepped back out, I drew back. He walked about another 6 to 8 yards, and I hit him.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, have you done it, have you?
Yeah.
Well, you're my first call, so I got to call the guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
beam his ass out first. First thing you do, beam his ass out.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Take care.
All right, see ya.
You know what hat you're wearing?
What hat am I wearing? Oh, this is my lucky hat now.
Oh, buddy!
I can't believe it.
Oh my God!
All right, we should probably get down, huh?
Yep, we should.
Well, this is dope management area now. Oh man. You know, I love hunting. I've been hunting ever since I was 7, 8 years old with my dad. so much respect goes into what we do. You know, I always see, every time I watch videos on YouTube, it's guys getting up the deer, celebrating right away. Just so much compassion and respect for these animals. And again, I love hunting, but there's still a part of me that just, every time I take the life of an animal, it just, you know, a part of you feels like, ah, but it's such a mix of emotions, especially when you get up to the deer. It's hard to explain unless you've done it. So much respect for this animal. He's gonna feed our family. He's gonna feed the Hunt Moxie families. Whew. What a night. So, looks like a simple brass pin, but my grandpa actually bought these for all the guys down at our West Virginia cabin. So when I first started hunting down there, I would have been 9, and I've tagged every deer with this simple brass pin ever since. So, somewhat of a good luck charm. Just always makes me think of him after after a successful hunt. So.
Why are you breathing so hard?
I'm out of shape, first off. Second off, he's a heavy deer. Third of all, it's just a long drag.
About a quarter mile?
At least a quarter mile.
I thought you were the in shape one of the group.
Don't let my looks fool you.